An earthquake that shook people awake in our area this morning was felt as far away as Michigan and Iowa. The epicenter of the 3.8 magnitude quake was near the village of Pingree Grove, which is about 45 miles northwest of Chicago. ABC 7's Kevin Roy joining us with the story that had everyone talking today. Kevin?
Kathy, it's pretty unusual for so many people in our area to actually feel an earthquake as it's happening. A 3.8 magnitude quake in California would barely make the news, and the quake in Haiti was 1,600 times the magnitude of today's quake. But it was big enough to make many wonder if we're ready for the big one. Under a blanket of snow, 3.1 miles under these farm fields near Pingree Grove was the epicenter of the quake. Surveillance video shows a slight tremble of the camera a few seconds before 4 a.m., enough for some to be a rude awakening.
All of a sudden, we both sat straight up in bed and said, "What the heck was that?"
It was short, only 5 to 7 seconds long, but few will forget that noise.
Just shook the house and heard a boom, and it even woke up my kids.
I'm pretty tickled. Yeah.
And few will ever have the excitement that Rod Allen, a science teacher at Da Vinci Academy in Elgin, had today. The seismograph in his classroom is the closest to the epicenter.
I even got an email from the U.S. Geological Survey. I am the closest instrument to the earthquake. They said they don't have an instrument within 100 miles.
There have been several major and deadly quakes in southern Illinois along the New Madrid fault line, but in northern Illinois, the fault systems are not as well known. David Voorhees, a science professor at Waubonsee Community College, says it may be a big deal for us, but elsewhere...
If this event were to happen in California, they would just go on about their business and not even think anything of it.
And while earthquakes are more common out west, they're considered a greater danger in the Midwest because of soil types and building codes. Structural engineers say Chicago's famed skyscrapers should hold up, but if a large quake did hit here, many brick apartment buildings would crumble.
An earthquake in the range of 6 on the Richter scale would be expected to do a lot of damage around here.
Researchers say the most serious threat to the Midwest is from the New Madrid fault line in Missouri. If a major quake were to hit there, experts say it would probably cause some damage in Chicago, but not be disastrous to our city. And Ron and Kathy, the waves from an earthquake actually travel further here in the Midwest than they do out in California, which is why so many of us felt it today.
Thanks, Kevin.